What's up guys, Ghost here, and today we're going to be talking about the CTE. And I know we haven't heard a lot from the CTE recently. In fact, we haven't really heard anything for over a month. However, David Serland has actually posted on the forums stating that the default tick rate will be increased from 30Hz to 45Hz on 32 player servers on PS4 and Xbox One. So finally, all of that testing that took place around the holiday patch time when they implemented the sort of infrastructures of the game, enabling them to improve on certain factors and offer us other tick rates rather than just the generic run-of-the-mill 30Hz, has come to fruition. Now, of course, we've already gotten this through on the PC side. You can find a lot of 60Hz servers at the moment, not so many 120 or 144Hz, and indeed those didn't always run so well or give the optimal experience for every single user, so therefore you'll find a lot of 60Hz servers and 30Hz servers. So some of you may be saying, why only 45Hz? Why only on 32 player servers and not 64 player servers? Well, it turns out, as you increase the tick rate, there are a number of factors that need to be considered. As the tick rate goes up, the client bandwidth increases, the server bandwidth increases, the load increases on the server and the hardware. So you can't just increase the tick rate exponentially and everyone will end up having a great experience. And that's precisely the reason that they had this extended period of testing. They tested 45Hz, 50Hz, 55Hz, and although they did have a lot of people who had a good experience with higher tick rates than 45Hz, there were always some people who had a bad experience. And I mean, at the moment it's Saturday night as I sit and record this. We've got around 30,000 people playing on Xbox One and over 40,000 on PlayStation 4. So that's a lot of people, and if 10% of those people have a bad gaming experience on 50 or 55Hz, it's probably just a better solution to drop it down to 45 and use something that's going to increase the gaming experience for every single player. So I'm sure you're starting to wonder just when you're actually going to get your hands on this update and when the servers are going to be upgraded to 45Hz tick rates. Well, there is actually a small little testing phase that will have to take place first, and that is going to be starting on February the 9th. At that time, in the North American East Coast server pool on PS4 and Xbox One, at around 10 AM CET, all of the 32 player servers and smaller will be upgraded to 45Hz. And that will last for roughly a day. The reason they're taking this extra precaution, this extra test, is just to make absolutely sure that all players have a solid experience, nothing goes wrong, because the last thing they want is to change this globally and then have it not work as they thought it would. So hopefully, if everything goes 100% correct there and everyone's having a good time, they will roll things out globally on February the 11th. So I must say, it's nice to see this change coming out after over a month of nothing from the CTE team. A lot of people over on the subreddit are starting to ask what's going on with the CTE. Is it dead? Is it coming back? Are they just on a hiatus? Have they abandoned Battlefield 4? Are they making any more content? What the bloody hell is going on? I think a lot of people have been wondering whether or not there will be more classic maps or classic weapons, because you may remember that David Serland did tweet about that kind of thing. He asked people what classic weapons they would like to see back in the game, or if there will be any more weapon packs coming like the one we saw last year. So it turns out that this guy actually decided to directly contact David on Twitter, and he says, is Battlefield 4 extended support dead? Is the CTE dead? No more classic maps? What's up? We've heard no update posts on this for months. And David replied to him and he says, I know, I am awaiting go ahead on communications to tell you guys. It's taking its sweet time though, sorry. So what does that mean exactly? It kind of sounds like they have some sort of an announcement coming. Maybe it's going to be the announcement for the actual new Battlefield game. If I had to put my money on something, I would guess that most of the CTE guys have now moved on. I don't think there will be a whole lot of content coming for Battlefield 4. I could be wrong. There could be something. That could be the announcement. They could be announcing a new map pack, a new weapon pack, something along those lines, something similar to what we've seen in 2015. But when it comes to improvements to the game and the engine that have been made to Battlefield 4, I would say that it's probably too far along in the new Battlefield title's timeline, the development timeline, to maybe implement any of these major changes that they will be able to make to Battlefield 4 right now on the CTE. So probably the meat of the changes that they've made to Battlefield 4 on CTE have already been taken, and the good ones at least have been placed into the new Battlefield title. In any case, we can probably expect an update in the coming days. Apparently they do have something they're preparing to share. Could this be some info on the new Battlefield title? I sure hope so, because it's been agony waiting for this. Come on, DICE, we need something. Give me something. It's probably not going to happen, is it? In any case, guys, for now I will love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Do you think we're going to be getting any more CTE content, or is this so-called announcement that could be right around the corner going to be something more related to the new Battlefield title? Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.